يا مسبل الستر يا من حكمك العالي. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Karibu tena kwa mara nyingine ndani ya kipindi chako hichi cha masomo ya ziada katika chaneli yako ya Nurul Mustafa. And today we are continuing with the where we ended up to the last sessions. Previous lesson we talked about a continent. This is for standard 6. We learned about the continents and to know the major 7 continents that we have in the world. And today we will have to discuss, or we shall discuss, major features. Major features of the continent. Major features of the continent, because we know we learned about continents and to know those 7 continents, and today we will discuss about the major features of the continent. The major features we have including mountains. We will see about mountains. Also plateaus. We will see about the plateaus. Also we have rivers. Also we have lakes. Also we have valley, and we have plains. So these are major features of the continent that we have. These are formed within or on the continent. So we will see one by one. For today, let's see about the mountain. Let's see about mountains. So students have to know what is a mountain. A mountain. A mountain. A mountain is a steep peak. A steep peak and ridge. A steep peak and ridge formed by years of volcanic activity. Formed by years of volcanic activity and disturbance of the earth. Disturbance in the earth. So students, this is the first meaning of the mountains. All mountains are high, are steep peaks and ridge formed by years of volcanic mountains. So during the volcanic activities, when volcanic it erupts, so after many years, when magma come out from the interior of the earth surfaces, when they come out, they cool and solidify. So after many years, they create a cone that is called a mountains. This is through volcanic activities. So during volcanic eruption, after several years of volcanic activities take place over particular areas, when the magma come out, they cool and solidify. So after many years, they create a cone, because they come to again and again, they create a cone that is called a mountain, like a ridge. They create a cone like a ridge. For example, it can be like this one. So this is a magma come out here. So they erupt, and they erupt. So you find the magma here cool here and solidify here. So after many years, they create a cone that is called a mountain. Called mountain, like this one. Also, this is due to volcanic activity. Also, earth disturbance, it means movement of the earth also can create a mountains. This, we said that a mountain is the steep peaks and the ridge formed by years of volcanic activity. This is the through volcanic activities. By also earth movement, earth disturbance, when the earth move out, so lead to the formation of mountains. And earth disturbance can lead to they can create what we call foldy mountain, and also that we can get block mountains. Block mountains. When the earth move, it creates a cracks and fault on the earth ground. So when they create a cracks, so you find the lower part or one part of the earth fall down and other parts rise up. For example, this is like here. This is a layers. So you find they creating a crack here. So, and again, when the earth movement, when the earth move due to the forces, you find these lower parts come down. And this come down. So they create a layer which that is a rise up. They create a layer like this one. So you find it, they go down because of the faults, and they create a mountain like a table. That is a block mountain. So this is the through earth movement or earth disturbances we see in the definitions here. And also the earth movement can create, this is the through rotation when the earth move, there is compressional force. This is a piece of land. A piece of land. So there is a compressional force here. Forces. Compressional force. This is a force. They move here and they squeeze the land. So and then you find we get the land be like here. Though a piece of land can be like this due to the squeeze that's pushing to the rock. So and it creates a mountains like a folding. So this is the way folding mountains are formed. So a student have to know that mountains are higher peaks or steep peaks and ridge formed by years of volcanic activities and disturbance in the earth's surfaces. And also another definition, you can say mountains are landforms. Also you have to know are landforms with high height about of over meters, 300 meters above the ground. 300 meters above the ground level. About the ground level or level of ground. So also you can define that a mountain are landforms, or mountains are landform with the high height, means high altitude, rise up, that go further to the high altitude of over 300 meters. So the condition from these definitions to know what is a mountain and what is a hill. So you have to know that a mountains have to be over 300 meters. 300 meters. So for this case, for this definition, it means that so those hills or area that go up beyond 300 meters are not a mountains. You cannot call it this is a mountain if it's beyond 300 meters. So a part that has go up, that rise up, has to be mountains if it is above 300 meters. But those that rise up but beyond 300 meters are not mountains. You can call them hills, just all are ridge, are hills, but not mountains, because they have no qualification to be called as mountains according to these definitions together. Also, after that, you have to know types of mountains also. You have to know types of mountains. We have types of mountain. There are many. Types of mountains. Types of mountain. Others we have mentioned, we have block mountain, we have volcanic mountain, we have fold mountain, and we have what we call residue. Residual mountain. These are types of mountain that we have. We have this. The first one is a block mountains, and the formation is formed by the earth movement. When the earth move, and as we showed here, create a fault to the piece of land. So you find the other parts go down, and the other part remain standing like a table. So piece of land, the other parts go down. This is as we drawn here. So when the earth move, creates a shock. It can be through volcanic activities or earthquake, or create a fault, cracks to the land layers. So you find when these shocks become higher, become very strong, you find this part go down and these parts go down, remain the other that is standing here like a table, that is a blocking mountains. And the volcanic mountains, these are mountains that is formed due to volcanic activities. And here we have types of volcanoes. We have dormant, we have active and extinct volcanic mountains. Also we have fold mountains that are shaped like this, fold mountains as we saw here. And also we have residual mountains. These are mountains formed due to denudation process. When denudation take place, erosions take place of particular areas. So you find other materials that are eroded and washed away, weathering or erosions, and leave an area that remain like here. So here erosion take place to this area, remain area that is go up, can be called a mountain. But remember the conditions, parts that rise out to be called a mountains. Also, after this type, you have, after knowing the type of mountain, also you have to know major mountains that we have in the world. Major mountains. Major mountains. Major mountains. Major features that we have. Also, you have to know major mountains. major mountain. Of the world. Major mountain of the world. You have to know major mountains of the world. The first one also, we have the Rockies Mountains and Alps and Appalachian. Hii hapa ipo in North America. These mountains are found in South America, sorry. North America. They are found in North America. Also, we have another is the Andes. Andes Mountains here are located in South America. South America. Also, we have the Atlas Mountain. Atlas Mountains. Kuna Mount Kilimanjaro. Also we have Mount Kilimanjaro. Mount Kilimanjaro. And also these are found in Africa. And Kilimanjaro also in Tanzania, here in our country we have this mountain. Also another, we have Alps Mountains. In Europe. This mountain located in Europe. Also, we have another mountain that is Himalayas. Himalayas mountain in Asia. Also, we have another mountain that is the Great Dividing Mountains. Great Dividing Range. Here in western Australia. And also we have Ural Mountain in Russia as well. We have Ural Mountain in western Russia. We have Ural Mountain in western Russia. Also, we have Brazilian Highlands. We have Brazilian Highlands. We have Brazilian Highlands. These are some of major mountains that are found in the world. So for these lessons, students have to know what is mountains. As we said, that are steep peaks formed by years of volcanic activities and earth disturbance. It means earth movements. Also, another definition we say that is there are landforms. Mountains are landforms that has or with the height or high altitude about 300 meters above the ground. So that is the characteristic or criteria or qualification for a highland to be called a mountains. And also you have to know the types of mountains. We say we have those four: block mountains, we have folding mountains, we have volcanic mountains, and residual mountains. And also you have to know these major mountains in the world. We have this Rockies Mountain and Appalachia in North America. We have Andes Mountains found in South America. We have Atlas Mountains. We have Kilimanjaro, those found in Africa. Also we have Alps Mountains in Europe. And we have Himalayas Mountains in Asia. These found in Asia. And we have Great Dividing Range in Australia. And we have Ural Mountain in Western Russia. And last we have Brazilian Highland. These are examples of mountains that we have in the world. So for up to here, thank you. This is our end for lesson today. Thank you for listening, and please continue to follow the next session, because we are continuing to give you lectures about the study in order you to get in a good position for your study. Thank you very much. Thank you for listening.